Today onwards, we are starting our sessions. Those previous days demo classes are enough. Okay, yeah, that is better. Like daily time waste means there is no use. Okay, yeah. Today onwards, without any knowledge, also everyone understandable. Now, actually, Oracle is a notes. Also, I'm giving each and every step side. Okay, Oracle is a product from Oracle Corporation. This is implemented based on relational data model product. If you want to operate this Oracle means we are using which one? Very good. Now here SQL, PL SQL, dynamic SQL up to that one. Everyone having idea. First theory write it. Then we are starting about one by one all the things easily understandable. Then only in a middle installation also I'm telling whenever some interpretation, expression knowledge is there. Then we are starting about installation also. Okay, na? Yeah, write it. Oracle. Write it some theory. Oracle is a relational, write it, notes also. Oracle is a relational database. Oracle is a relational database. SQL Server is a relational database. DBT is a relational database. Okay, relational database, which is used to store data permanently in secondary storage devices. Oracle is a relational database which is used to store data permanently in secondary storage devices. Okay, na? Yeah. Now, in one of these days, you are good at what? What is this data? What is this information? What is the database? What is the DBMS? This all history is there in a future. Now here in a feature, I am telling only now what is data, information, what are the son of the database, data store mechanisms in a 1960 before, how they are storing what this data or information, flat file mechanism, some drawbacks are there. One of the chapters is there. Then only they are introducing in a 1960 onwards these type of special software, DBMS software. What is the DBMS? These type of Oracle SQL Server, how they are introducing only. Now here, yes, here. Then DBMS approach data management. What is the advantage? Then only what is this database? We are learning, one of these days. Okay, not first. First means you are confusing only. That's why directly. Okay, so now we are showing a practical means you are understanding. Okay, Oracle is a relational database which is used to store data permanently in secondary storage devices. Everyone knows. Write it. Next pair also write it. If you want to write it, next paragraph. If you want to, very slowly, very easy. If you want to operate Oracle database, then we are using following languages. These are first one, SQL. Okay, SQL is a language, is the structured query language. Second one, PL SQL. Third one, dynamic SQL. This is also right. And newcomer also easily understandable. Okay, na? Now, up to this one, maybe previous demo classes roughly an idea. No? Now, slowly observe it here. Very, very important now. Now, concentrate here. Screen observe it. Here, in my system, here something is there in a screen. Observe it here. In a desktop, something is there. What is that one? SQL Plus is there. What is this SQL Plus? Oh, maybe Oracle is a product from Oracle Corporation. But what is this SQL Plus? SQL Plus is a what? Tool. How you are understandable this tool concept? And also, this is a client tool or query tool. SQL Plus is there. SQL Developer is there. SQL Navigator is there. Toad is a tool is there. How you are understandable these tools and those languages and this Oracle database means simple diagram through today you are understandable. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Concentrate. Now onwards. Regular sessions. Now concentrate here. First time newcomer purpose. Easily understandable this diagrammatically. Suppose here, this is a Oracle database. Once we are installing a Oracle software, automatically some place is created in a disk. This is database, for example. This is a Oracle database. Slowly observe here. This is a Oracle database. It is a place where we can store a structured collection of data or not. Yes, Oracle DB. Now, I am a user, for example. You are a user, I am a user, for example. You want to store some data into where this database permanently. To store some data into a database. And also, not only storing data, we are modifying this data into where this database. We are performing some operations in the where database. Otherwise, we are fetching the data from the database. For example, this user wants to now here yes, store their data into where database or fetching or retrieving data from the database. For example, in that case, I am also here also thinking, oh, nothing is there. Users are directly interact with the database. So then directly they are retrieving the data, storing data possible. We are thinking, no, it is not possible. If any user wants to perform operations in a Oracle database, here two-step process, not a single step, two-step process only. Very, very important, two-step process. If any user wants to, so now here is perform some operations in a Oracle database, two-step process. One is the first step is observed here that user having a two-step process. First step is, don't write it only, I am drawing the diagram today. First that user connect to the database, connect. Then only, now here those users are once their user connect to the database, then only those users are communicate with the database, communicate with the database. But how these users are connected to the where a database means some tools are there, query tools are there. One of the example tool is what? SQL Plus is a tool. SQL Plus is a command line interface tool. These are all the things we are learning one of these days today. Now, how they are communicating once we are so now here yes, connect to the database, they're only communicating means example SQL, PL, SQL, some languages are there, languages through they're communicating. How and what is that one? What is these all the things one by one we are learning only. Now here first, now here yes here write it some theory. Next para write it. If any user, right? If any user wants to, perform, if any user wants to perform some operations in Oracle database. Then that user uses following two-step process. two-step process. Two-step process. These are step one. Step one, right? Today diagram through we are understandable. Don't. Step one. Connect. Something is there. What is connect means today we are starting. Connect. That example, write it. Oh, SQL plus tool. What is this SQL plus tool really? That is created or installing, or what is that one automatically installed? What is that one? I will tell you. Don't worry. Here, step two. Communication. Now, communication means example, write it. SQL, PL/SQL languages. Some languages are there. SQL, PL/SQL languages. Okay, newcomers, that doesn't know, but maybe in a computer knowledge is there. There's all persons are having these tools and all. Don't worry. Finished. Write it this thing. First step, step one, or maybe connect SQL plus tool. Second one, step two, communication means SQL, PL/SQL languages. Now slowly observe it here. First step, at least today, this step you must familiar before we are starting what practical knowledge. Compulsory. Oh, maybe what is this one? What is going on? First we must familiar. Write it. Step one. Practically we are installing what these all the things we are understanding. Step one. Write it. Connect. Step one, connect. Now slowly observe it here. Now concentrate. Don't write it anything. Suppose I'm installing a Oracle software. Don't write it. Just very interesting. I'm installing a Oracle software in my system. You are also installing in a future or after 1 or 2 days after. Okay, don't worry. Now this is a Oracle software. In this Oracle software, slowly observe here. One place is automatically created. Don't worry. Once we are installing Oracle software, some place is created. That is called Oracle database in a hard disk. Don't worry. Here in this Oracle database, so many database objects are there. Tables are there. Procedures are there. Don't worry. These are all the things we are familiar. Functions are there. Triggers are there. Packages are there. Okay, synonyms are there. Sequences are there. Okay, so indexes are. So many database objects. These are all collection of database objects. Don't write it anything, just roughly first time. Collection of DB objects, database objects. Oh, maybe in a relational databases also, so many objects are there. At least maybe if you are a first time newcomer, tables you have an idea. Okay, fine. Collection of database objects are there. 1 minute observe here. I am a user, for example. Okay, fine. Slowly observe here. Oracle Corporation giving like this easy understandable purpose this diagram. Now this is a user. I am a user, for example. I want to talk to this database. Talk to this database means maybe I want to perform some operations into this database. If I want to talk to this database, then we are using a what? Which language? Which language? Yes, very good. What is the language? SQL is a language. SQL is a structured query language. This language through we are operating a what? This database, for example. You are also thinking like that. This is impossible. Impossible. Directly any user also interacting with the what Oracle database impossible. Oracle, this database is a server. Now here, yes, users are directly connect to the where servers directly means impossible. Directly interaction is not there in a database server also. Here first this user connect to the where tool. Then only through that client tool or query tool through their connect to the where this server. This is important. How can I mean? First, observe it here. These users, observe it here. These users are, the next diagram is there. I will tell you. Don't worry. First, observe it here. These users are first connect to the where tools. Okay, fine. Query tools are there. Okay, fine. Some tools are there. These are called client tools or query tools. These are SQL plus tools, SQL developer tool, Toad is a tool. So many tools are there. Don't worry. Then through this client tools only they are connected to the where server. Then only they are using a what? SQL language. That much of powerful. Suppose once we are installing a what Oracle software, automatically the tool is created. Don't worry. One tool as SQL plus tool automatically created. Don't write it. Just observe here. This SQL plus tool in a future we are learning. Observe here. SQL plus is a tool. This is tool. This tool through, so now users are connected to the database. Suppose I am a user, Murali is a user. For example, in a future users, all the things you are familiar. This user is connected to the where Oracle database. This is a server. But how these users are connected to the where this database means, yes, by using this interface, that is SQL plus client tool, one of the tool that one. Another tools also there, that knowledge purpose only Oracle Corporation giving a beautiful diagram. Through that one we are telling only, okay na? But in that SQL plus tool you are not required to install. Whenever we are installing a what Oracle software, automatically observe here, this is a Oracle software I'm installing only, and now here in this one automatically this SQL plus tool is available, automatic. So that is a what? This is a default tool, not required to load separately, not required to install separately. But another tools are there. Toad is a tool, SQL developer is a tool, that is a GUI tools, not a command line interface. Those tools through you are interested to interact with the what Oracle database server means, yes, you are installing a what those tools explicitly. That's why these all the things understandable. First, diagrammatically easy understandable, then practically those all the things we are learning. Okay, that is better. First time, no, all the things diagrams better. Maybe so many non-technical persons are there. Now here, write it some theory, then I am drawing the diagrams, then at least tool names, all the things you are understandable today, write it. Connect, side heading, connect. In Oracle, write it, Oracle side, in Oracle, before any user performing any operations, then that user first connect to the database. Database means server. Connect to the database by using client tool. I'm drawing this diagram. Don't worry. Client tool. Example also I will tell you. Client tool. Next para write it. Whenever we are installing, whenever we are installing Oracle software, that is called Oracle software. Whenever we are installing Oracle software, then automatically write it. Then automatically SQL plus, then automatically SQL plus tool, then automatically SQL plus tool is created. That's why SQL plus is a default tool. Default tool means you are not required to install. Okay. That's why SQL plus tool is a default tool. Okay. That's why SQL Plus is a default tool. Okay, at least any newcomer also, don't worry, very easily understandable. In a previous classes demos, you don't know also, not about. Finished? Completed. And now how much easy way? Not, I am not telling Oracle Corporation only giving a what today diagram. Through that one, everyone understandable. Now check it out. Oh, maybe these are the tools are there. At least having idea, because in a future we are using. And now check it out. And how much beautiful, simple diagram they are giving me. Observe here. Then practical I'm showing those all the things. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Simple diagram. And now here, suppose this is Oracle software I'm installing, means automatically, slowly observe here. So many, oh, sorry, some place is automatically created in a hard disk only. This is Oracle database. Your imagination, Oracle database, some place only. This is Oracle database. Slowly observe here. This is server, Oracle database. Easily understandable. This Oracle database contains what? So many database objects. Some tables are there. Those all objects we are learning in our course only. Suppose collection of tables are there, procedures are there, functions are there, triggers are there, like this. So many database objects are there. This is the way they are representing. These are collection of database objects. So many objects are there. In a future, what is these objects we are learning? But today, or maybe tables, something you know. These are all collection of DB objects. These are collection of database objects. And now here, these are collection of database objects. In every relational databases also, collection of database objects are available. Database objects. Now check it out. Slowly observe here. Users are first connect to the where tool. Okay, fine. Suppose any user is there. So many users. What is user? Those all the things later. First observe the users are connect to the first here tool. This is a tool is there. What is this tool? These are called client tool or query tools. Don't worry. These are client. This is a database server. No? That is a client tools. Client tools are there. So many tools are there. First users are, you are also connect to the where client tool. Then through this client tool, through only connect to the where server. Okay, na? Yeah. Now this client tool through, so now here, yes, username, password, something is there. We are connect to the where server like this. Directly users are not interacting. First users are connect to the where open the client tool and username, password, something is there. Through that one only, that so now the username, password through, they are connect to the where this server, database server. Once they are connecting, then only they are, okay, so now the performing operation, these users are performing operations in these objects only by using some languages are there, you are familiar. Suppose, for example, SQL is a language. In a previous demo classes, you had a small thing, SQL, I am telling you. Now SQL is a language, structured query language, newcomer purpose. This notes I'm giving structured query language, for example, language. And now here structured query language. Okay, yes, don't worry. Now, these you are a first time newcomer, these client tool names I want, for example, maybe in a non-technical persons are there. They want to know at least what is the client tools are available. In the future, you are familiar, but first time, no. And now here, what are the client tools are there? Example of client tools, observe it here. At least the names today I want, example. What are the example of the where client tools are available means? So first one, very important only. And what is that one? SQL Plus is there. SQL Plus is a command line interface only. Daily we are using SQL Plus tool. This tool you are not required to load only. Whenever once we are installing a Oracle software, automatically this tool is available. I will show you practically those all the things. But this is also called as default tool. This is a default tool. Only this tool is a what? A default tool. And now here another tools are there. Those are tools are not a default tool. So suppose in a real-time project side, SQL developer is a regularly using the tool. Maybe in a okay, some YouTube's articles we are observing only Oracle. The SQL developer we are typing means so now here something is there only GUI tool they are opening only. That is explicitly you are installing. Toad is a tool is there. That is also explicitly you are installing. Those are GUI tools, graphical user interfaces only. Now here, this is a Toad is another tool is there from first software. Through that tool also we are connected to the where server. But unfortunately, you are interested to interact with Toad tool through Oracle database means we are installing explicitly Toad is a tool. Otherwise impossible. But unfortunately, is okay. This is our trial software also. They are giving only in a net. This will be there. You are interested means download it and install it. That is later. Okay, subject is good means then in a middle only you are also installing. Okay. This is another tool. Is their popular tool SQL developer in a company side. SQL developer only they are using. SQL developer is another GUI tool is there. Popular tool that one nowadays. Again, some companies are using a what? SQL Navigator. Navigator is a tool. Okay, these are all client tools. Yes, so Navigator is a tool. These tools through we are connecting. But in our class, otherwise anybody installing Oracle means SQL plus tool is available. Toad SQL Developer and SQL Navigator is not available. These three tools you are interested to interact with these tools through interact means these three tools through interact means you have to download it. Okay, yes, yeah. These three is also called as GUI tools. Some experience is there means then you are also installing a what those tools only. At the first initial stage, Toad, okay, SQL plus tool through we are learning. These three is also called as GUI tools, graphical user interface tools, GUI. One of the stage, this one also I'm telling you, GUI tools. Just idea purpose, draw this simple diagram, or maybe some tools are there, client tools. SQL plus tool is a default tool, not required to load. Other tools through we are interacting means we are installing only. Understandable purpose. Okay, na? Draw this diagram, roughly simple. Oh, maybe first time newcomer purpose. Then installation process, do all the things here. Draw this one because terminology first time, no? At least, or maybe users connected to their client tools, or maybe client tools, some tool names are there, SQL plus tool, SQL developer, SQL navigator, some tool names, SQL plus maybe default tool we are not required to install. Through these tools, we are connected to this server, but there is a Oracle database. Once connected means we are using the SQL language. Through this language, by using this language, we are operating a Oracle database. We are learning. Collection of DB objects. That's all. At least first time idea. Completed this one. Fastly draw this one. Otherwise, take a snap through mobile. completed fast. Okay, na? Yeah. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Now observe here. Now slowly observe here. Suppose a small demo I'm telling, okay, maybe daily you are also interacting, but the newcomers, that's why just small demo on now here. Oh, maybe this a tool is there, how I am interacting and all these things. In this demo class, not only tool, not only SQL language, in a future, in every Oracle or SQL Server, DB2, Sybase, this type of database side, one command is there, very, very, very important. Commit is a command in SQL language. That is also I'm included today. Commit is a command. Another one is rollback is a command. This is a demo. So slowly, okay, that tool interaction demo, but suddenly I'm included a what, some knowledge only. And now commit and rollback commands. What is this one in a very SQL language side? How we are interacting only easily understandable. This is most powerful. Commit means save. Okay, so now commit means in every relational database, commit means save. What is save today? You're understandable. Rollback means same like a Windows Control Z is there. No, undo. What is that? Cancel, undo. You're understandable today. Now check it out. Concentrate here. This is a demo. So now here, SQL plus and Oracle, these are all the things understandable purpose. Observe it here. Concentrate. Concentrate. Don't write it now onwards anything. Now here. Suppose actually now here, this is a Oracle software, or anybody learning a SQL server, anybody installing a what DB2, anybody installing a what Teradata. In any relational database software, they are installing also two parts are created, not a single part. Slowly observe here. This is different. Suppose I am installing a Oracle software. Don't write it anything. Very, very important. Oracle software I'm installing. Then automatically really two parts are created. And now here, this is a Oracle server. Slowly observe here. Don't write it anything. This is original Oracle server or Oracle software we are installing means automatically two parts are created. This is one part. This is one part. In a database also same. Now this part here, this bottom part is hard disk only. And now here in a computer hard disk only, some files are available. Slowly observe here. Automatically some files are created. This is also called as physical database. This hard disk only, whatever part is there, this is also called as physical database, for example. Oh, maybe. Here, so many files are available. Okay, fine. Again, this part above the where hard disk only, okay, some part is there, no? This part, some part only executed, some concepts only executed only in a where, somewhere only. This is called instance or RAM memory area. Observe here, in a RAM memory area, some part is executed in a RAM memory area. For example, there's this instance, but unfortunately, newcomer purpose RAM memory. Oh, maybe in a memory area, some are now here, yes, some concepts are executed. Okay, fine. Now check it out. In a hard disk only, so many files are there. Here, some files are there, data files, control files, read log files. So many files are there. Don't worry, these files in our Oracle software side. This is a, for example, a .dbf file. Observe here, .dbf file or data file or anything. Now don't write it, these are all the things. So maybe in the future you are also familiar. Now here buffers are available. Here so many buffers are there in a memory area. Database buffer, cache, shared pool, large pool, read log buffer. So many things are there. Okay, for example, is a buffer DB cache. Okay, this is a buffer, for example. First time. So a big concept, just idea purpose. Now daily we are interacting with the what? This server by using a tool. For example, SQL plus tool is there. For example, Oracle side, SQL plus client tool is there. Practically I'm showing client tool is there. SQL plus client tool. Through this tool only, we are connected to the server, for example. In this tool only, username, password, something is there. Next class aside usernames, password, which user, I will tell you, don't worry. And now users are connected to the where? Server by using username, password, security purpose. Now here that username and password, something is there. Suppose, for example, now here, whenever you are creating a tables, those tables are available in a where? In a hard disk. For example, your imagination. Don't worry, don't write it anything, just observe it here. In a future, you are creating a tables, no? In a table format only, data is storing in a relational databases. Those created tables are stored in a physical database, that is a hard disk only. And now observe it here. Suppose test is a table already there, for example. Okay, I'm showing practically, just observe here. This is a test, is a table is there. In this test table is there in a where? In a hard disk. For example, and now here, yes, here, I'm showing you practically also these tables and all these things. Now here, for example, this is available in a disk only. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4 data is there. Now here I am SQL plus tool. I am also daily connecting. Users are connecting what? Yes, this server by using this tool. Suppose I am connecting to where? This server by using what? This tool only. For example, I'm opening. Some username, passwords are there. In a future, next class aside, these users' passwords, you are familiar, don't worry. Now system manager, okay, spot, HR, something, some users are there. Now I'm connected to where? So now I'm typing username, password, some okay button or anything. Now this client tool connect to the where? Server. Okay, don't worry. Now through this tool, through daily, I'm interacting with the what? This database. Okay, these tables, data, something. Okay. Now here SQL language I'm using. Suppose for example, I try to retrieve this table into where? This client tool, for example. Then SQL language is there. For example, select statement is there in a feature. Don't worry, newcomers miss, don't worry, that is SQL language. I am typing a what? Select star from test like this. Okay, for example, this is SQL language. Whenever I am writing a what? This SQL language command in a tool means what happened? I am also here also thinking, oh, select means retrieve the data, don't worry. And now here, yes, these languages we are learning. Now check it out, it is SQL language command. Whenever I am typing I want something, only some command select star from table name, I am also here also thinking, oh, this tool directly interacting with the what? This hard disk where the table is available, it will be identified. This table directly retrieved from the where server into where this tool is displayed. We are thinking, no, that is not possible. So now whenever we are requesting a what? Select star from table name through the where SQL language command in a feature, yes, how it will be executed means this command is first this client tool checks a what? This requested table is available in a where? RAM memory area only it will be checking. Here in a buffer only it will be checking. Why means actually anybody C, C++, Java, .NET, these programmers are there, they well-known persons. Whenever we are executing a program, where it will be executed in a RAM memory area or not? Yes. Same like here also, whenever we are select statement, update statement, delete statement, insert statement, some statements are there. Don't worry, in SQL language commands are there. Whenever we are submitting about these commands, where it will be executed? In a RAM memory area. This is an instance. In a buffer only, it will be executed. In a shared pool is there, within that one library cache is there, in that one syntactically, semantically checking. So many things are there. Don't worry. But unfortunately, first time newcomer purpose, select star from table name test means just here this client tool user process it will be connected, that is connected to the server process. So many things are there. And now here this tool first checks a what? Requested table, test is a table is available in a where? In a memory area, in a buffer. This database buffer cache is there. Here it will be checking. Now in this buffer, this table, tester table is not available. Where the table is available? In a hard disk only. That's why, yes, again, okay, if it is not available, this table is requested table, test table is not available in a buffer, database buffer cache, something is there. And now here it is not available, means their control goes to where? Control goes to where? In a hard disk. In a hard disk only, this tester table is available? Yes, available. In this example side, okay, fine. Whenever this table is available, then copy of the table is transferred. Observe here, copy of the table is transferred into where? Yes, this buffer. That much powerful. So many things are there. Just imagination. Roughly I'm telling. Now here, yes, copy of the table is transferred. Copy of the table is transferred into where? This buffer. Okay, fine. This is a test, is a table like this only. Now this table, copy of the table is transferred into where? Buffer. Now this table only written into where? Written into where? Written into where? This client tool. Then only it is visible. I will show you practically. Just observe it here. Oh, maybe test is a table is there. Here, then only this table is visible in a where I am also, we are also using viewing only. Okay, fine. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, some data is there. Suppose, can we change this data in a way through the tool in a way in this database? Yes, possible. Suppose here, now check it out. I want to modify this data. For example, this one I want to change into where 5, for example, in my project side. For example, I want to change this 1 into where 5, for example. How I'm changing a what 1 into 5 means some SQL language commands we are learning in a future. Suppose here I am writing a what update command, update, insert, delete, some commands are there. Don't worry. Just a scenario observe it only. Logic observe it here. Update, table name here, test only. Set here, set S number is equal to 5. I'm typing in a future. You are also typing like this. And now here in a future, not today. Now where S number is equal to 1 like this. Whenever I'm typing a what, this update command means where update command is used to modify the data in a table. And now here, check it out. Whenever I'm typing a what update command, this update command in SQL plus tool side, I'm typing only. Yes, this SQL language command. Whenever I'm typing a what this command, where it will be executed in a buffer. Here in this buffer only it will be executed, not in a hard disk. Now here observe here, whenever I'm using a what update command here, what is this one? You don't know also. Just what is the new value? What is the new value? 5. Very good. Here new value is what? 5. Here what is the old value? What is the old value? 1. The old value is 1. This new value for the transaction automatically stored in a where someplace only. Observe here. This new value for the transaction is stored in a where someplace. Now commit to your understandable. Observe here. New value for the transaction is stored in a where someplace only. Again, old value for the transaction is automatically stored in another place in a buffer. Okay. Now this new value for the transaction is stored in a where dirty reader actually, but unfortunately you are a first time newcomer. New value I'm telling. Okay, new value storing in a where in this buffer. Again, old value storing in a some place. One is storing in a where in this example side, somewhere some other place only. Old value storing here like this. Now observe here after update statement, delete statement like this only here. So many times we are using a what here. Commit is a command in a future. Don't write it. Just observe here. Oh, commit is a some command is there. Okay, observe here. Observe here. Commit means save in a database. Whenever after insert, update, delete, select something is there in a future. After that one commit we are using means what happened. Yes, a new value. What is the new value? At least a new value is how much? 5. This 5 is automatically, permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk. In a disk only automatically it will be stored. Oh, maybe commit means yes, save the new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk. Oh, maybe that is nothing but save. We are understandable now. Observe here without any knowledge also what is going on, we don't know also, just observe it. Oh, maybe commit means save only. What is save? New value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? On disk. You are understandable in a database. Now I don't want to save this one. Practically I'm showing, just observe it here. I don't want to save. What is commit? I don't know. For example, I don't want to save. Now here again, 1 is changed into where? 5 only in this example side. But this 5 again, I want to change into 1. I want to cancel the previous transaction. Again, 5, I want to change into 1. I want to cancel because this is not important transaction. I want to cancel that one under the transaction. Then we are using a what? After update, after delete something. In a feature, rollback is a command is there. In SQL prompt, we are using a what? Rollback is a TCL command is there. Don't worry. Whenever in every database, rollback is a command is there. What happened? This again, this 5 in this example changed into 1. How it is possible means whenever we are using a rollback is a command, what happened? Screen observe it here. Here, this is a old value is there. No, this old value is automatically transferred into where? Transferred into where? New value place only. This is nothing but a rollback. Rollback is nothing but undo the transaction from memory. In a memory only it is working. Rollback command is working in a memory. Undo the transaction from memory. Rollback. Rollback means cancel only. Same like a undo. Same like a control Z in a Windows Word like this only. Now here this 1 is automatically transferred into where? 5 place. That's why 1 only. Again 1 is coming or not? Yes. That's why rollback means undo the transaction from memory, not a disk. Commit means new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? Hard disk. Something is there or not? That's why always here observe client tool interacting with the what? Yes, in a hard disk. Something is there or not? That scenario just I am showing a practical. Once I'm storing a what practically, now here, yes, check it out here, concentrate. Now observe it here. Now don't write it anything, just observe it here. This is a tool. Through this tool, I am creating a one table, for example. I'm connected to the where? Database. For example, don't write it anything, just observe it here. Yes, I am creating a table. Don't write it, just observe it here. Just some scenario. In a future, you are familiar, just idea purpose only. That infraction. Okay, fine. In a future installation after, you are also creating like this. This is a table I'm creating. Now I'm inserting a what data. In a future, you are also inserting a data. Observe it here. Now check it out. Okay, some data 1, here 2. Logic observe it here 3, 4. Okay, fine. I'm committing the transaction. Now this table, whatever table is there, observe here, this a table is there, test is a table. For example, okay, fine. The test table, where it is available? In a hard disk only. I'm ending that. Yes, observe here. In a hard disk only, for example, in a disk only, presently my test table is available. Now I'm opening a what? This SQL plus tool. Observe here, opening SQL plus tool. Here, now here I'm interacting. I'm a user, I'm interacting with the what server, something is there, don't worry. Now I'm connected to the where SQL plus tool through, I'm connected to the where server. Okay, fine. Now I'm typing a what? This select star from here test one of the stage. You are familiar these commands. Once I'm giving that one means automatically first this client tool checks a what? A requested table is available in a where? In a memory. Yes, see, this is not available means in a hard disk only, hard disk to memory, it is copy the table, then only it will be written into where? Client tool. Observe here, yes, it will be written or not. Yes. Now I want to change here, practical observe here, I want to change 1 into where 5, for example. Okay, fine. Now here in a future, you are a good programmer means you are typing some commands, update a table name. In a future, you are familiar, but technical persons are there means they are well-known persons. Test here, set here, S number is equal to 5, where S number is equal to 1 like this. Now, whenever they are typing these type of SQL languages in a future, now here where this will be affected in a memory or hard disk? Very good, memory. Some people are telling memory, correct. Here 5 is there or not? 1 is changed into where 5 or not? Yes, observe here. This 1 is there, that 1 is changed into where 5 only. No, but then a new value for the transaction, where it will be storing? Very good, in a memory area. Okay, fine. In a buffer, new value for the transaction is stored in a where? In a memory. And now in a buffer someplace, old value for the transaction is storing in here. Suppose I want to cancel again, 1 is okay, so I want to return only previous value. I want to return means then we are using a what? Which one? Roll back. Okay, roll back. We are using one. Now suppose here this 5 I want to, so now here cancel again previous value I want means just we are using a what? Roll back is a command in a future, not today, just later. Okay, just scenario observe it here. Oh, now here observe it here. Now really correct, undo the transaction from memory. Now here 1 is there or not? Yes, whenever I'm using a what? Rollback command, undo the transaction from memory, again 1 is there or not? Now I don't want like this. Again, I want to modify. Suppose here update table name, here test only, set here S number is equal to 5, where S number is equal to 1, for example, in a future. Again, I'm modifying a what? This data here like this, for example. Okay, fine. Now this 5 is permanently I want to store this new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk. How can I? Anybody guess it? Which command we are using? Very good. Commit is a command. Whenever we are using a what? Commit is a command, is the TCL commands in our classes we are learning in a future. Now just a demo side, I'm telling only tool side. Commit, I'm using this save. Now here check it out, select a star from yes, test only. Now 5 is available. Now I'm exit from the database. Yes. Now again, I'm opening a what? My session. Okay, fine. Now here in this case, 5 is available, new value, otherwise 1 is available. Only one thing is correct. Anybody logically guess it? Okay, what is this one? We don't have an idea, but logically, yes, very good. Mayank, you are telling what correct answer. Gaurav, you are telling a correct answer. Yes, Jeevan Kumar, you are also. All persons are telling correct answer. 5, because in a hard disk only that is available or not? Very good. In a disk only that is available. After 1 year, we are opening that one also. Same thing is there. Very good. 5 is a correct answer. Now, really that is correct. Observe here. Now select a star from here test only, here 5 is there. Very good, correct. Logically you are understandable or oh, maybe commit means save something in a future. Suppose I want to roll back. Now I want to cancel this 5 into 1 in a previous value. Possible or not possible? Anybody guess it logically? Logically guess it. Whenever okay, commit means oh, maybe new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk. Okay, that is displayed. But here now again I want to cancel. I want to undo the transaction. Again, previous value 1 is there. No, maybe in place of 5, 1 is there. I want that one only. I want to undo the transaction now. Possible? Very good. One fellow is telling correct answer. No, not possible. Why? Because whenever we are saving like this, then this value, okay, old new value also gone and old value also gone. We are using a rollback also. These values are not there in a memory. That's why rollback is working also. No use only. Yes, that is not undo. Again, still 5 is available. Very good. Very good. Some fellows are guessing. And now here, check it out. Really, that is correct. Now here, I try to use a rollback like this. Very good. Some technical persons are there in our class. Maybe they are telling correct answers. Okay, non-technical person also diagrammatical observe here. Rollback I'm using also no use. Again, 5 is there. Okay, fine. Very good. Not a 1. Again, 5 is there or not? Yes, yeah. That's why now here what I'm intimating, what is update, what is commit, what is rollback, not required. Just I'm intimating to you something is there in a future, or maybe roughly. Idea purpose only. Just what I'm intimating is small thing. Whenever we are installing a Oracle software, automatically, so now here some 2 parts are created, and now that's the hard disk memory. When commit means something, rollback means something. In a future, we are learning those all the things. But what I'm telling today here, through the client tool, this tool, through SQL plus tool, we are interacting possible or not in a server. But what is this tool? How? What is username? Which password? And now what is the enterprise edition? What is the express edition? Then how can I install these all the things I will tell you. Suppose whenever we are telling you what yes, username and passwords, one of these days, enterprise edition, something is there. Tomorrow, what is this enterprise editions? What is express editions? What is these users? These all the things you are familiar, then only, okay, oh, tools are there. Yes, so Oracle, some software is there. Then only we are telling you what installation steps. Once we are installing means, then practically those all the things you are understandable. This installation understandable means yes, this editions knowledge is required. And now here this passwords knowledge is required, and these usernames knowledge is required. And now here yes, this all the things you are familiar. Then only installation step by step you are also installing on it. Very easy. Otherwise impossible. That's why up to now installation I'm not telling. Why? Because slowly some small concepts on idea means maybe you are easily you are connected, okay, installing and connecting means then you are also telling all the things. Okay, very easy. Up to this one today is enough only. Tomorrow I will tell you. Okay, yeah. Don't worry, commit to rollback, this update, all those things. Why? Because those are all the things we are learning in our course. Okay, don't worry. Just tool is there, interaction, idea, purpose only I'm giving you come up. Okay, na? Yeah. Okay, videos maybe up to 6 months they are giving validity. I think we have to ask management on in a previous batches all the things. So that is the what we use. Recording also. Rollback will not work. Once committed, then rollback will not be working. Okay, once committed the data. Now in a rollback means undo the transaction is not there because in a memory the data is not there. Okay, these are all the actual class, not a demo class only. Just we are starting to slides. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, daily running notes we are telling about. You want a recorded videos means you have to ask management only. They are only sent. Okay. These all the notes also PDF file is there. You want to refer that one means yes, refer. One fellow is asking Murali, sir, I am okay, so now I am updating our data without in a commit only. Again, I am opening the session that is available. Yes, available. DML commands also. Yes, automatically commit not there also. If you are properly exit means again we are opening, the data is there. Those are all the things we are learning in a practical. Very good, correct. That's why practically means so many things are there. Okay, yeah. These are all the things practically very easily understandable. Don't worry. One by one. I am telling only daily. Practically, we are okay. So now observing means easily understandable. Don't worry. Whatever I am telling only, just blindly follow me. Then you are getting a good knowledge. 100% guarantee. Easily understandable. I'm interested in a practical actually. We are not dealing in a projects, okay? Yeah. Course also so much of time it will be taking, that's why. Okay, installation, all the things I'm telling you, you are also installing your system only, this software, then we have to practice it. Otherwise, live SPL is there. In a web also, you are registering live SPL through, we are practicing. That is not good. Okay, all the commands not work. Better to install in your own system, right? Okay, yes, this software. I will tell you installation, all the things. Class notes, doubts, all the things understandable, don't worry. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Tomorrow also class is there. Tomorrow will continue. Thank you. Already I'm telling unmute is not possible because first you are getting a knowledge, then only you are interacting with me. Through the chat box, you are interacting. Whenever I'm giving unmute means so many people are stupid questions they're asking. They doesn't know. Okay, actually. Good professionals, they are learning means they are irritating what is this class and all these things. Daily some fellows are asking silly things. Okay, I don't know. So just first, okay, we are good subject is there, then automatically you are understandable all the things. Okay, I'm so experienced person, 2010 onwards, so many years, so many number of students or employees are learning from me. I know what I'm telling you, what is an easy way you are understandable, all the things. Okay. Anybody interested me, join. Otherwise, no problem. Okay. Because you have to join in another fellow means, then they are telling, don't worry. Anyway, also subject is important. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. You can leave now. Tomorrow, I will tell you about it. Okay. Thank you. Daily, slowly, 1 week or anything, slowly we are interacting, then easily understandable. Tomorrow will continue. Thank you. All persons are easily understandable. Don't worry. You are interacting me also no use. I will observe all the chat box, all the things I am observing, everything I am telling. Thank you. Tomorrow I will tell you. Thank you.